what is really happening in the Austin real estate market, from home prices to leases. If you want to know how 2025 is starting off, then keep on watching this video as I'm going to break down the first 2 months in Austin real estate. What's up everyone, I'm Ligaya. If you're watching this video, you are probably thinking about relocating, buying, or selling, or becoming a first-time home buyer in Austin. And I've got some information for you that'll help you make an informed decision for your next purchase. Now, let's start off with talking about what has been going on the last couple of months in real estate in general. So what we're seeing right now is interest rates are hovering in the high sixes still. There's constant conversation about what the feds are planning to do with the interest rates, which are really things that are just out of our control. The one thing that we can control is proper planning. And so this information that I'm going to make is going to help you make an informed decision on your next move. So let's break down the Austin Round Rock MSA for the last 2 months, and we can start with the month of January. Now, in the month of January, we saw median home prices at $409,000. Months of inventory was sitting at about 5.6 months of inventory, and the average days on markets was 84 days on markets. And with all of that being said, we did see an increase in closed sales, and let's go ahead and break down each individual submarket. In the city of Austin, median home prices were at $553,000 with 6 months of inventory. Travis County was at $475,000 with median home prices, and their months of inventory was at 6 months of inventory also. In Williamson County, median household prices were at $400,000, and their months of inventory was at 4.7 months of inventory. Median household prices in Hayes County was $358,000 with 5 months of inventory. And in Bastrop County, median household prices were at $349,000, and they had the highest months of inventory, which is at 7 months of inventory. Median household prices in Caldwell County were at $287,000 with months of inventory at 4.9 months. So now let's talk about what we saw happen in the month of February. Now, in the month of February, we did see an increase in median household prices, and in some places we saw a decrease in months of inventory. So to start off, in the Austin Round Rock MSA as a whole, median household prices increased to $430,000. Months of inventory had a slight increase, so it was at 5.7 months of inventory for the month of February, whereas in January it was at 5.6. And days on market had a slight decrease. So in January we had 84 days on market. In February we were seeing 82. And with all of that being said, we also saw a slight decrease in closed sales. Now let's break down all of the submarkets, starting with the city of Austin. In the city of Austin, we saw an increase in median household prices to $564,000, but we also saw a decrease in months of inventory to 5.3 months of inventory. In Travis County, median household prices increased to $515,000, and we saw a decrease in months of inventory to 5.8 months. Now in Williamson County, we saw an increase in both median household prices and months of inventory. So median household prices were at $415,000, and their months of inventory increased to 5. Hayes County had a slight increase in median household prices, so they were at $358 for the month of January, and they're at $359 for the month of February, and their months of inventory increased to 6 months. In Bastrop County, we did see an increase to $356,000 in median household prices, and their months of inventory stayed the same, which was 7 months of inventory. And in Caldwell County, now they took a slight dip in their median household prices, and they also saw an increase in their months of inventory. So median household prices in Caldwell County was at $276,000, and their months of inventory went up to 6.4 months of inventory. So what does all of this really mean? If you're a buyer, it means that there's a lot of options out there for you. And if you're a seller, even though homes aren't selling as fast as they were in the previous years, you can still get your home sold with the right price and the right marketing strategy by partnering with the right realtor. Now let's talk about what the rental rates are looking like in the Austin Round Rock MSA. So we are seeing rental rates decreasing in the area. In the Austin Round Rock MSA, median rents are at $2,100 a month, with the city of Austin being on the higher side at $2,400 a month in median rents, and the low side would be Caldwell County at $1,800 a month in median rents. So if you're a renter and you want to move to being a first-time home buyer within the next 6 to 12 months, now's a good time to start planning that move. And if you reach out to me, all of my contact information is down below. Let's get together and have a conversation on how to get that process started and how to properly plan for your next home. And don't forget, whether or not you're a buyer or seller, real estate is hyper local. So I did go over the Austin Round Rock MSA as a whole, and I broke down all of the submarkets, but these numbers will change depending on where you live, your zip code, the neighborhood, the type of home, how big your home is. If you're a homeowner and you want to know what your home could sell for, I can put together a market analysis report for you, and we can sit down and have a full discussion on what you could sell your home for. And if you're a buyer and you know what market you want to move into, we can do the same thing. We can just talk about what homes are selling for in that current market. So all of my contact information is down below. Feel free to reach out to me. I've helped buyers and sellers just like you on their next move in the Austin real estate market, and I am ready to help get you started on the process as well. My name is Ligaya, and I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please give it a like and share it with someone who you think would benefit from watching this video, and stay tuned for my next update.